this is Lisa Copeland from the Buying Cars Her Way blog, and I want to introduce all of you to one of our new guest bloggers, Melinda Garvey, the publisher of Austin Woman magazine. And of course, I'm here with Katie King, the sales manager for Buying Cars Her Way. And so Melinda has agreed to come on board with us and do some blogs for the Buying Cars Her Way website. So I just wanted to ask you, what do you think about the automotive industry from being a leading women's consumer and advocate and expert? What do you see as the pitfalls for women trying to buy cars?
Well, I think that the biggest challenge is that it's still sort of seen as this, boys' network, even though women are making the majority of the car purchases in their own right, and certainly influencing the decisions of the rest of the car purchases, even when the man's purchasing the car, the women's picking out the color and the style and approving the purchase, as we all know.
Yeah.
But definitely, I know that in my own personal experience going in a car dealership with my husband, they often want to just work with him and talk to him, and it's still very interesting that change hasn't really come about full circle.
Well, I had the honor of being on the cover of Austin Woman magazine. Gosh, I guess it was in February.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Nancy Harper from Capital Chevrolet, another icon in this town, car dealer, was on the cover. And how do you see, you're out and about every day and you're always talking to women and you're talking to advertisers, but what is the feeling that you get from people when you talk about car dealers coming into your magazine? I mean, do people, do people in the out there, do they trust us? How do they feel about us? And what kind of advice can you give car dealers to help overcome the negativity in the marketplace? I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, the best advice I can give them, of course, when they run an ad in our magazine, they often target their advertising to women and talk about, women in the car buyer. They have a woman sitting in the car, and that's great, and that's wonderful. And I guess my best advice is walk the walk. It's not just about the talk. Make sure that when that woman does walk in the door, which she will, because that ad is going to draw her in, because immediately, if they're in our magazine, it gives them a ton of credibility with being in tune with the women's market, and they're actually marketing to me, I'm going to go see that car dealership. But as soon as that woman walks in the door, that first impression is really, really critical. And if you're truly marketing to women, if you truly want to make the experience great for women, you've got to make sure that your salespeople are trained that when a woman walks in the door, it's a little bit different experience. It's not all about price. It's really about service. It's about feeling good. It's about the relationship.
And so you said one thing, and then we'll wrap this up for this session. Targeting women, and one of the things that women have told me is, thank you for not making me feel like a target when I come in the front door. So we target women in our advertising because we want to attract them, but we don't want them to feel like when they walk in the door they've got a bullseye on their head. And I think that's one of the things that you're very adamant about in your magazine, is that you attract female consumers, but you want them to feel like they are a valued part of the business versus a target coming in the door, just somebody for us to sell. And I know that you've made a career out of that, and that's why we're very excited to have you as one of our guest bloggers on Buying Cars Her Way. And Katie, did you have anything for us today?
I don't. I just learned a lot.
It's always a good thing. All right, well, this is Lisa, Katie, and Melinda signing out.